you'll see in our previous video, was just leaking and pouring everywhere. Leaked out onto the floor under these carpets here, and it soaked the hardwood floor underneath. Now the hardwood floor underneath, unfortunately, is now covered in mold. So we've got to get all of the carpet up and treat the hardwood floors for the mold and mildew, because mold spores are definitely very bad. It's going to be me and Shelly in here, some girl power, getting this room straightened up. We're strong.
Let's do it.
We got this.
We got it.
Woo! Let's get to work. Check this out. I just opened up this closet. I was putting the heater in here. I figured we could make this a heater closet. Look what I found.
Right, 10 to 1 says it doesn't work. What do you want about? Well, let me drag this out. Let's try an experiment.
Let's try it. Let's see if it works.
Let's try an experiment. Give me in this. Let's see if this son of a bitch works.
How do you turn it on? Oh, right here?
Yeah.
So
why didn't they use it?
What did that do?
That me?
Well, let's put this bad boy to use. Box spring up. I was vacuuming all under here, and I started looking at this and realized, like, this is all mice have just come in and nested in here and taken all of this.
Yeah, there's where they chewed in right there.
You can see they chewed right through all that. But so far, everything has been bad. So safe assumption, better safe than sorry, right? I mean, look at that. That's condensation from this AC. You can hear it. Look at how disgusting the top of this is. How gross that is. Inside of it. Look at all that condensation that's just dripped down this wall, eating through this carpet. Probably ruined the flooring underneath.
Yeah.
And that's what we're working with right now.
But on the outside, you can see the nice closet.
But on the outside, Shelly has absolutely murdered that closet. She slayed it.
You should see
I don't know if you can even understand what I'm saying right now with my mask on, but after being here last weekend, I've been coughing all week from my allergies and everything have being aggravated. So I went ahead and I bought a respirator. And so far, so good. I mean, I'm still coughing from last weekend, but it's not getting any worse. Actually, I'm breathing so much better with this mask on. Anyway, so got the Couch here, we need to get an upholstery cleaner after it, but at least it's been vacuumed. Same with that chair. Vacuumed that chair real good. Vacuumed all the flooring underneath it. It's looking a lot better. Nowhere near perfect, but hopefully we're getting rid of most of the mouse droppings and the dust that comes along with that. Because mouse droppings carry a lot of diseases, so I refuse to let anybody in here right now without a mask until we can get all of this sorted out. So, all right, we'll get back to work. Here's an after sorts. I know it doesn't look much better, y'all, but we have vacuumed every inch of this carpet, all the chairs, vacuumed the mattress. Look, Shelly scrubbed and polished the wood here, wood cleaner and wood polish. We got, look at that, crazy. Vacuumed. This rug has seen better days. All the carpet in here is trash. When we will pull it up. As we were working, I did lift up a lot of the carpet in here. We're going to have to wait until tomorrow before we leave to really pull it up. But the few corners that I did pull up, I did find that right about here, there is a broken floorboard underneath. So there are hardwood floors underneath. Sorry, I know I look a mess. So there are hardwood floors underneath the carpet. There are some broken areas, broken hardwood floors.
that we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do with before we really pull the carpet up. And then underneath the carpet over here by the bathroom, all the way up to this area in front of the couch, like here, let me show you. Like this area and all of that area, the hardwood is still pretty wet. If we were to raise or lift or get the carpet out right now, we would be exposing a lot of mold spores, mildew, and everything into the air. And this is Saturday night. There is a group that has rented the hotel out for a paranormal investigation tonight. So we would have no place to sleep, and we'd have to go get a hotel, which we did last weekend. But I'm not trying to spend $100 every time I come to this to work here. Or I guess it would be $200 because the executive inn was $110 a night, and it was a great room, clean room, newly remodeled. So I'm not balking at the price. I'm just saying I don't want to spend $200 for a Friday and Saturday night every time I come out here to clean. So I spent all day with Shelly. We cleaned out this room. We vacuumed everything. We got a lot of trash out of here. You'll see the befores. And we're trying to make it so that we can at least sleep in here tonight. And then tomorrow, before we leave, we're going to pull all the carpets out, or at least the area of the carpets that's over the wet wood. That'll all be trashed, and we'll let the wood dry over the week while we're not here. So we're not breathing in all the mold spores and stuff. So anyway, that's where we're at. We've made a lot of progress, especially in this room. And we still have a long way to go. A lot of work to do.